BNB spoilers. How Luna's long-lost twin could turn the tide. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates suggest that we might need to entertain the intriguing idea of a long-lost twin storyline for Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada. Is it possible that the show could introduce a shocking twist that has the potential to alter everything we know? Luna died when a car hit her. In a stunning turn of events, Luna met her demise after bravely stepping in front of a moving vehicle amidst all the escape chaos. Fans are still grappling with the show's decision to abruptly eliminate Luna, effectively bringing her narrative to an unexpected and jarring halt. Simultaneously, many viewers express their disgust over Luna's actions towards Will Spencer, Krumaro, as she behaved as if they had created a child out of genuine love. Although Luna eventually came to terms with the fact that her actions were misguided, it was ultimately too little, too late. It seems plausible that the writers felt they had penned Luna into a rather uncomfortable situation that would be challenging to navigate out of. The writers may have written Luna in a corner. This could have been one of the reasons why B&B ultimately erased Luna from existence and attempted to move on from this entire situation. Nevertheless, Lisa Yamada is an exceptional performer who recently earned a Daytime Emmy and appears to be quite popular among the cast and crew. It's unfortunate that Yamada had to leave, but there's always a chance she could come back as a completely different character. What if Luna has a twin sister out there somewhere? We wouldn't be surprised if Poppy Nozowa, Romy Park, kept such a secret, but it's also possible that Poppy believed the other baby perished at birth. Poppy could have had twins and didn't know it babies separated at birth? Alternatively, perhaps Poppy had another daughter who was taken from her. It could be an intriguing twist if Luna's twin shows up and is initially mistaken for a resurrected Luna. The story of the long-lost sister could eventually unfold, giving John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, an opportunity to be a genuine father to a daughter who might not be completely insane. Naturally, in true soap opera style, another surprise could arise once everyone lowers their defenses. Maybe it will eventually be revealed that Luna is indeed alive and merely pretending to be this twin to achieve the new life she has always desired. Extra points if Luna's impersonating twin actually ends up with Will. Ultimately, there are ways to reverse Luna's fate and keep Lisa Yamada in the mix. Los Angeles may think it has reached the peak of heartbreak, betrayal, tragedy, and emotional fallout following Luna Nozowa's shocking death. But if the bold and the beautiful has proven anything, it's this. Just when you think the chaos has peaked, the next twist makes everything before it looked tame. And this next twist, it could change everything. Rumors are exploding across the fandom. Theories are circulating and subtle clues on screen have fans asking one electrifying question. Backhand index pointing right, did Luna Nozowa have a secret twin? And if so, backhand index pointing right, is she about to walk into LA, take Luna's place, and rewrite the entire narrative? Buckle up, because if this twist hits the screen, lives, relationships, and loyalties will be ripped apart. The aftermath, a city still shattered. Luna's death has sent ripples through the Forresters, the Logans, the Spencers, and her own fractured family. RJ is shattered beyond recognition. Numb, angry, grieving. Bill still feels partly responsible, convinced he should have protected her better. Lee is drowning in guilt and maybe a secret, because if there's one thing Lee Finnegan is known for, it's keeping the truth buried. She kept Finn's survival secret. She manipulated Steffi's life. She destroyed trust with one lie after another, which now begs the question, did she hide something about Luna too? The clue that changes everything. A mysterious envelope arrives at Forrester Creations. At first glance, it seems like another sympathy card, just one of hundreds flooding in. But this one? No return address. No name. Just a message. She wasn't supposed to die. Find the truth. Inside is a photo, a baby, 2 bracelets, 2 names, Luna, and beside it, Mara. Suddenly everything stops. Hope stares. RJ drops the photograph. Lee's face goes pale, the kind of fear that isn't shock, but recognition that the secret reveals itself. Finn demands answers. Steffi watches Lee carefully because she knows that look. It's the same one Lee had when Sheila returned, the same one she had when she confessed she'd hidden Finn's survival. Lee finally cracks. Her voice is low, cold, regretful. Luna wasn't the only one born that night. She had a twin. Gasps ripple through the room. Hope clutches RJ's arm. Bill's jaw tightens. Lee isn't done. I made a decision to protect her. But that choice may have destroyed both their lives. The twins' story. Abandoned, raised in shadows and fueled by vengeance. The twin, Mara Nozawa, was given away shortly after birth. Lee believed one child with that DNA was risky enough. 2, a potential disaster. So she took Luna, sent Mara away. No contact, no updates, no identity. She vanished into foster systems across states. Unseen, unknown, unwanted. While Luna lived a life of fashion, family, love, and acceptance, Mara survived hardship, secrecy, and betrayal. One twin grew up adored. The other grew up invisible. And now, she's coming. Not for closure, not for connection, but for justice, and maybe revenge to the arrival. A stranger who looks exactly like Luna. Forrester Creations is preparing a tribute gala, a celebration of Luna's life and creativity. RJ refuses to attend until Hope gently tells him, Luna would want you there. She would want you to live. He agrees, reluctantly, but just as the tribute begins, the lights flicker. People whisper. A silhouette appears in the doorway, and for a heartbeat, everyone thinks they're seeing a ghost. It's her. The face, the eyes, the voice when she finally speaks. My name is Mara. Luna was my sister. Gasps, screams, disbelief. RJ nearly collapses. Bill stares in shock. Lee can't breathe. Hope's hand flies to her mouth. She looks like Luna. She moves like Luna. But her energy? It's sharp, calculated, dangerous. The tension. No one knows if she's a threat or a miracle. Some believe she's here to help uncover the truth about Luna's mysterious death. Others think she's an opportunist, looking to replace a life she never had. And then there's RJ. His grief turns into confusion. Then something more complicated. Mara notices, and she uses it. A lingering stare, a soft tone, a whisper that burns. She loved you. She told me. RJ freezes. How? You never met her. Mara smiles. A cold, knowing smile. You'd be surprised what Luna knew. The question everyone is afraid to ask. Is Mara here to solve Luna's death? Or did she have something to do with it? RJ can't shake the feeling that her arrival is too perfect, too timely, too calculated. Hope warns him. You're grieving. Don't confuse familiarity with destiny. But RJ isn't the only one unsettled. Bill has his security team run background checks. Steffi demands Finn not trust Mara. And Lee? She believes Mara's return could destroy everything she's built. The game changes when evidence emerges. Detectives uncover new security footage. The night Luna died, there was someone spoilers why Luna's resurrection is crucial for the show's future. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates indicate that we need to discuss why Luna Nozawa's, Lisa Yamada, return is still on the table. Luna's fatal exit can easily be reversed. So let's consider the possibilities for another thrilling chapter in the narrative. Is Luna really dead? It's not believable. There's a reason why fans on social media are having a hard time accepting that Luna is truly gone for good. If BNB intended for viewers to embrace Luna's dark fate, they should have shown her lifeless body on the roadside. Moreover, if this was the planned outcome for Luna, why didn't they allow her to die after being shot at the beach house? It would have provided a more impactful and conclusive ending if Luna had succumbed in the operating room. Instead, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, informed everyone that Luna had died off-screen during recovery. Fans are speculating Luna's not really dead. Given that this wasn't the case, it's no surprise that people are once again speculating about Luna's survival. What else can we do when no body was presented and B&B has played this game in the past? Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, Dan Martin, stated that Luna was instantly killed by the car that struck her. But how can we be certain since none of us witnessed it firsthand? The show might be deliberately keeping the possibility open for a rewrite and a shocking return of Luna. Even Luna's miscarriage could potentially be reversed if the prison doctor had a reason to deceive Deputy Chief Baker, or the doctor didn't really check her. The CBS soap left a lot of unresolved drama issues. In any case, the CBS soap left a lot of drama unresolved by sending Luna off in such a subdued manner. This was an incredibly underwhelming conclusion for the character and truly needs to be addressed eventually. It's odd that the show bypassed the clear option of Luna falling off the pier and vanishing into the water. One of the many characters involved in the manhunt could have pushed Luna to her supposed demise. Then, Luna could have made a comeback later with a baby to disrupt Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, and Electra Forrester's Linnea Grace happily ever after. Luna could have lied about the miscarriage. The prison doctor perhaps believed her. It might have been revealed that Luna was influencing Will regarding the loss of the baby. The show could still manage to bring back Luna and add to the Spencer family with just a few clever changes in the script. The real question is whether they will actually go through with it. But perhaps they could if they find themselves short on ideas and in need of fresh drama. This could be part of the reasoning behind Luna's off-screen exit. So keep that in mind if you're feeling down about her departure and all her plotting. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna will be absent for the time being, but we will keep you posted if any news about her return surfaces in the future. The Bold and the Beautiful has pulled off countless twists over the decades, miraculous returns, shocking paternity reveals, memory losses, secret families, even characters coming back from the dead. But recently, one storyline has shattered the audience in a way rarely seen: Luna Nozawa's tragic death. Fans haven't stopped talking, theorizing, and, let's be honest, begging for a rewrite. Many argue that the loss of Luna wasn't just emotional, it was a serious blow to the show's future direction. And now, rumors are swirling that B&B may be preparing to do what soaps do best: undo the impossible. A resurrection, a return, a rewrite that changes everything. So why does Luna need to come back? Why is her return not just possible, but essential? Let's break it down. Fire 1. Luna's death killed a major younger generation story arc. Bold and Beautiful desperately needs a new era. The Logan Forrester Spencer triangle has defined the show for years, and while it's iconic, the next generation storyline was finally forming, and Luna was at the center of it. She represented something rare in B&B history: Sparkle's fresh energy. Sparkle's a new family branch. Sparkle's a love triangle with legitimate potential. Sparkle's a multi-layered character who wasn't just a carbon copy of someone else. Her chemistry with both R.J. Forrester and Zen Forrester Dominguez was sparking a classic slow-burn rivalry. Luna's return would restore that youthful momentum and give producers the runway storyline they accidentally cut short. Fire 2. Luna's death left too many unfinished storylines. Even by soap standards, Luna's death felt abrupt and unfinished. There are major unanswered questions. Was her father a secret legacy character? Was Poppy hiding more than one lie? Why was Luna introduced with such depth only to be removed so quickly? Where did Bill Spencer and Lee Finnegan fit into her long-term arc? Too many seeds were planted for her storyline to just end. Her return, whether through survival twist, mistaken identity, or forced disappearance, would allow B&B to revisit the emotional landmines waiting under the surface. Fire 3. Poppy, Lee, and the Nozawa family lose meaning without Luna. Let's be honest, without Luna, the entire Nozawa clan storyline collapses. Lee's bitterness, Poppy's guilt, the complicated family history, the question of Luna's paternity, Everything was clearly building to a climax. But without Luna, it all dissolves. Her return restores a rivalry between Lee and Poppy that isn't just emotional, it's war. The potential for a shocking paternity test. Bill? Jack? Someone bigger? Cultural depth and family dynamics B&B rarely explores. Luna is the key piece that makes the Nozawa storyline matter. Fire 4. The ratings factor. Fans want her back. It's no secret the backlash was intense. Social media exploded. Viewers threatened to quit. Popular polls showed Luna's exit as one of the most disliked B&B storyline decisions in years, rivaling the decision to kill Caroline Spencer or erase Maya Avant's legacy storyline. Fans didn't just like Luna, they connected emotionally. Her return would reignite online conversation, repair fan trust, pull in younger viewers the show desperately needs. If daytime drama thrives on buzz, bringing Luna back would be a literal ratings reset button. Fire 5. Her love story with RJ was just beginning. RJ Forrester finally had a storyline beyond just being Ridge and Brooke's son. Luna softened him, grounded him, and gave him purpose. Their romance had that rare soap magic. Growing heart soft, growing heart genuine, growing heart hopeful, growing heart innocent. B&B hasn't had a couple with that energy since early Hope and Liam, or earlier still, Ridge and Brooke's young love era. Killing Luna didn't just end a relationship. It ended RJ's emotional growth. A resurrection opens the door to a second chance romance, a dramatic reunion, a love triangle with Zend that now carries deeper stakes and trauma. It's the kind of emotional payoff daytime fans live for. Fire 6. The door is open for a dramatic return twist. There are so many believable soap ways to bring Luna back. Purple Circle, she never died. She was switched, hidden, or taken. Purple Circle, she's alive, but injured with memory loss. Purple Circle, she faked her death to escape someone dangerous. Purple Circle, someone purposely made it look like she died. Or the most emotional, Purple Circle, RJ discovers her alive, broken, scared, and needing him. In true soap fashion, Luna returning would become a storyline cornerstone for months, if not years. Fire 7. Luna represents the future of the show. Bold and Beautiful has built its legacy on dynasties. Not one-off Beautiful fans are no strangers to shocking twists, fake-outs, and near-death plotlines. But Luna Nozawa's supposed death has stirred a reaction even bigger than expected. Viewers are confused, outraged, and most importantly, unconvinced. Many are insisting Luna can't really be dead. Not only does the story feel unfinished, but everything surrounding her exit feels way too intentional, suspicious, and narratively incomplete. And in a soap world where no body means no closure, Luna's so-called death isn't just heartbreaking. It's highly questionable. So let's break it down. Why does this storyline feel wrong, rushed, and impossible to accept? Why are fans convinced Luna is alive? And what clues point to a return that could change everything? The timing makes zero sense. If Luna's death had happened after a full emotional storyline, character growth, or an arc that wrapped up her relationships, this might feel final. But instead, her exit came during peak momentum. She was just getting started as a central character. The love triangle with RJ and Zend, her complicated maternal connection with Poppy, and her growing place in the Forrester family all hinted at long-term writing. Characters don't get this much development right before being written out permanently. They get it before a massive turning point. Her death timing doesn't feel like closure. It feels like a setup. No closure for anyone. Soap deaths usually come with emotional fallout, life retrospectives, flashbacks, or a final goodbye scene. With Luna, nothing. No on-screen final breath. No goodbye to RJ. No confessional moment to Poppy. No emotional montage. No funeral prep. No aftermath narrative yet. Instead, the show cut straight to reactions, panic without payoff. That's not how soaps handle major deaths. That's how they handle temporary disappearances. RJ's story isn't finished without her. RJ's entire modern storyline was built around Luna, personally and professionally. His arc transformed the moment she entered his world. Without Luna, RJ is back to square one, underdeveloped, disconnected, and floating without purpose. Writers wouldn't destroy a pairing they pushed so hard unless there was a larger payoff coming. In fact, it feels like RJ's heartbreak is only the beginning, the fuel for a much bigger arc, something like searching for Luna, discovering a cover-up, fighting a rival for the truth, exposing someone's crime, or even better, Luna revealing herself alive at the most dramatic moment possible. It isn't just a love story, it's a setup. Her death had too many loose ends. There are unanswered questions everywhere. Why was she near danger in the first place? Who saw her last? Was it really an accident or staged? Is someone hiding something? Nothing adds up cleanly. When a death happens in a soap and the details don't line up, it's almost never final, it's a mystery. And Luna's death is full of mystery. Poppy's behavior feels off. Poppy's reaction hasn't just been grief. It's been weirdly tense, secretive, and chaotic. She looks less like a devastated mother and more like someone hiding a devastating truth. Her body language, her avoidance, her defensiveness, it all feels strategic. There's also the earlier drug storyline, the mints, the behavior, the secrets. What if the death is tied to that? What if someone is covering up what really happened? Or even wilder, what if Poppy is hiding Luna, alive, to protect her? Poppy has been running from something her entire life. Maybe the storyline is where the truth finally catches up. Fans saw this coming, and they're not buying it. Fans were already theorizing months ago that Luna would be part of a massive twist, possibly a long-lost twin, an identity mistake, or a kidnapping. So when the death hit, instead of heartbreak, fans reacted with, "Nope, I don't believe it," because it doesn't feel like the end. It feels like the first chapter of a bigger twist. Soap logic. If a character is too important to kill, they don't stay dead. Let's be real. Luna became a fan favorite almost instantly. The show heavily invested in her. A love triangle, ties to major legacy characters, generational storyline potential, fashion career arc. Characters written this deeply don't vanish suddenly without purpose. If the writers wanted her gone, they could have quietly sent her away, not created a dramatic death set full of unanswered clues and character reactions still hanging in the air. Which means this is intentional. This is story, not finality. So what really happened? Here are the top theories circulating. Heavy checkmark, she was kidnapped. Someone wanted Luna out of the picture, possibly linked to the drug-laced Mint storyline. Heavy checkmark, she has amnesia. A classic soap twist. She survives but doesn't remember her identity. Heavy checkmark, she's under witness protection. Someone from Poppy's past could be involved. Heavy checkmark, she's alive and someone knows. A cover-up, a secret, a bombshell reveal waiting to drop. Heavy checkmark, or she swapped with a hidden twin. Fans love this one, and the show has been planting subtle hints. Final thought. Luna's death isn't an ending, it's a cliffhanger. Everything about Luna's exit screams unfinished. Soap deaths only stick when they close doors. This one opened more than ever. So is Luna really gone? No, not in a permanent story-ending way. She's either alive and hidden, alive and unaware, or alive and waiting for the perfect dramatic entrance. But dead? Completely gone? This storyline simply isn't believable enough to make that true. In fact,